Who ranks better in Google? Real Madrid, the absolute king of kings, 15-time European champions, and my favorite club. Or the biggest rivals, Barcelona, the winners of the Sextete, 6 cups in 1 year. Let's see who wins. Real Madrid has 17 million people coming from Google and SEO every month, and Barcelona much lower, 6 million people every month. Real Madrid rank over 250,000 keywords in Google and Barcelona 170,000. But what's interesting is that for both clubs, 90% of the traffic is coming from branded keywords, people that already know them. That's definitely great, but the power of SEO is ranking for keywords that when people search them, they're not looking for you. And if your peer is a brand impression, or you could sell them something. But let's go and look at their SEO and see if they're doing everything they can to get traffic from Google. Right away, I can see why perhaps Real Madrid is doing better SEO-wise. They're actually creating and updating content way more often than Barcelona. The more pages you create, or the more you update in a helpful way pages that are already ranking, the higher chance Google is going to rank you higher, or for more keywords. Football teams make money through different ways, but one of the main ones is getting people to actually watch their games. So in their website, that should be one of the most important call to actions. And in Real Madrid's website, you can see it above the fold without having to scroll. But for Barcelona, they're not giving it that primary position, and you have to scroll to actually view what the next game is. Pages should actually have a main title, and in the back end, you should tag it as H1 as per Google's guidelines. And crazy enough, Real Madrid doesn't have an H1, and then Barcelona has it, but it's not the main title of the page, and it's not right away in front, it's at the bottom. I wouldn't say this is a deal breaker, but it could be optimized. But finally, the main one, and I actually did this with a football client I had in the past. If you live in Europe, this might sound crazy, but believe it or not, there's people out there that are not football fans and they don't know about Real Madrid, but if they were presented with the sport, they would actually start watching it and they would become customers of Real Madrid and Barcelona. So the strategy I did with my sports client was creating pages for keywords that people search for specific players, like best and then player position, like best midfielders in the world. So if Real Madrid created a page naming the best midfielders in the world, they would definitely rank well. And those users that are searching those keywords and starting to get into the sport and want to know who the best midfielders are, will actually get the help they need and find out who the best midfielders are and see Real Madrid's website and perhaps become a fan. Again, it sounds like a long stretch, but believe it or not, it actually works. With my client, instead of being a football club, they were selling magazines about the best young players in the world. So who wins? Of course, a la Madrid, Real Madrid win, like always. Maybe not this year. Well, now it's your turn. Let's go.